Yo, 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 yo. What's going on? What's going on? What's going on, good people? What a difference a week makes. Happy, mindful, and miraculous Monday. You guys know the challenges last week, man. Physically, it was a lot of other challenges, man. What a weekend. Happy Monday. What's going on? Champ 1711. My uncle popped up on me. That was incredible. I was really grateful to see him at the conversation on Saturday that I was telling you guys about, the community conversation on policing our people, police accountability, community safety, and alternatives to incarceration. What a great conversation, man. And Sister Illy from the Conscious Kickback did a hell of a job facilitating, did a hell of a job bringing myself and Carla from the Fortune Society together. Dope sister doing dope work, dope perspectives. Shout out to my peoples who came out. My man Javon, my fiance, Kimona, my brother Eddie Kruger came out. Shout out to the Echoes camera crew, man, Karan and Therese. They came out, get some footage, get some stills. Because I mentioned we are also working on a documentary series on a very similar topic. How do we create community safety without police? Is it possible? So the discussions are happening. The conversations are happening in the community. I'm grateful to be a part. I'm grateful to be helping to facilitate, helping to get these conversations going, bring people into the room to have these uncomfortable conversations. Right. One of the questions the brother asked Saturday was like, "Okay, we're talking about preventative, but what do you do when somebody's in a violent act? Very real. When somebody is stabbing somebody or somebody has a gun and they want to go around, what do you do?" Now, I said it's not about what do you do in that moment, right? It's what do you do prior, right? We have to, a great majority of society, we are reactive. Something happens, we want to react. Well, what do you do now? Is what you should have done before, right? Training, mental health training, right? De-escalation training, right? Physical training, right? Like some martial arts, learning how to de-arm someone. Someone has a knife, learn and then that comes with just having courage, being brave, putting yourself in a position to possibly get harmed, to save the life of somebody else. This shit is deep, yo. This shit is really fucking deep, and it's not easy. It's not an easy conversation, and clearly, then the results are not easy. But this is life. This is the life. This is the world that we are currently living in, and if we want to make it better for our children, our children's children, and children that's going to come in 100 years and 200 years, just like we came 200 years from great grandparents, right? Like, what are we going to do? What are we going to do? And so, again, I'm grateful to be helping to facilitate some of these conversations, helping to move some of these conversations along. I'm learning still. I don't have all of the freaking answers, but as someone who's been a propagator of violence, as someone who has had violence propagated against him, as someone who has jumped in to stop violence from happening to people, right? Like, I got some perspective, right? And as someone I've read, I've researched, I've studied a little bit. So yeah, man, we're moving right along. But listen, guys, we are going to get this show started, right? We got pretty good show today. Pretty dope show. Episode 459, episode 459 of SRDaily, kicking off week 93 here on this beautiful Monday morning, September 22nd. Happy autumn! Happy autumn equinox, man. It is the autumn equinox today. Like most Mondays, I've definitely slipped some Mondays, but I fast. I don't drink or eat anything on Mondays. So yesterday I had um, some guacamole, had some cashews, and my bag of mixed nuts, all of that stuff. If you see me with my bag, you know what's in it: some pecans and pistachios and pumpkin seeds and almonds and all of the stuff like that, man. So yeah, today autumn will be fasting though. Be eating nothing, drinking nothing until tomorrow afternoon. Got some juicy watermelon from Black Seed Brothers up in Harlem. Went up there the other day to pick that up. So super Saturday after the event in Brooklyn, went all the way back to Harlem. It was crazy. I was in Harlem. Had to leave Harlem though to get to Brooklyn, right? And then had to leave Brooklyn to go back to Harlem to get watermelon, and then to go Uber home. And yeah, tomorrow we got some really good watermelon. This week is Juice and Play with the Connected Chef. Last Thursday of every month we do Juice and Play, man. So we got some juices we're gonna be giving out. We're gonna do some apple and ginger and some I think it's beet and ginger juice. I love making beet juice. I love drinking beet juice. I'm not drinking beet juice now because I'm only doing fruits. nuts, seeds, fruit juice, not vegetable juice. And so, yeah, man, I'm excited. It's going to be a beautiful week. It's going to be a beautiful day. Team meeting after the show, well, a little bit later, team meeting. And then we got a training tonight, and in between schoolwork, a lot of schoolwork, man, a lot of work, a lot of brain science work. But yeah, I'm excited for this shit, man. Listen, let's get the show started. Once again, guys, I'm your boy, your host, LaShawn Sugar Marston. You're tuned into SR Daily, episode 459, kicking off week 93 here on SR Daily, man. Let's start with our first segment of the day. Today's first segment is a quote of the day. Today's quote is one that you've all heard before, one that I love. Be the change you want to see in the world. That is the quote for today. Be the change you want to see in the world. Yo, Rich Mateo, what's going on? Peace and love. Be the change you want to see in the world. This is absolute facts. But not only in theory, mainly in practice. You think the world should be more positive? How are you making the world more positive? Ask yourself, like seriously, ask yourself that. I want the world to be more positive. What am I doing to make the world more positive? Whatever it is you think should be happening in the world, ask yourself, what are you doing to be the example, to be that example, to be the example of that for the people? What are you doing? You think there should be more love? Are you more loving, especially when people get on your nerves? You think there should be more peace, right? You think there should be more peace in the world? Do you model peace? Are you a model of peace in the face of conflict? You see, peace is not the absence of conflict. Peace is remaining still in the midst of it. So a lot of people, yo, the world should be more peaceful. Yo, we need more peace, peace. Live in peace, keep the peace, maintain peace, all of the good shit. But then somebody steps on their foot. They're ready to fuck them up. Somebody says something about their child. They're ready to fuck them up. Nah, I thought you wanted peace. When you ask for peace, as they say, God's going to give you not what you ask for, but a means to get there. So you ask for more peace, you ask for more patience, God's going to give you situations and put you in situations to test how bad do you want what you say you want. Can you be understanding and forgiving, and can you communicate even when you're frustrated? Most people can't. This is why when most people talk, as the elders used to say, they talk out the side of their neck. Because it's literally just talk. A lot of people say what they think others want them to say, what they think they should be saying, what they think the world expects them to say. Yo, light skin Melissa, what's going on? What's going on? Love, peace, and love. Thanks for tuning in. This is very real, right? This is very real. Again, you think you think there should be more love. People should be more loving, should be more forgiving and understanding. Are you loving even when people get on your nerves? Are you loving even when the homeless brother who got some mental health challenges is cussing in the train station, right? Can you send him love? Or do you move away from him, right? Afraid. And that's real, right? It's very understanding to be afraid and to be concerned for your safety. But at some point, somebody got to be a legit, full-fledged example of that which they say they want in the world, right? Like we cannot keep, like we can't make the world better by continuing to live in fear and continuing to act from that place of fear, because that place of fear, it creates disconnection. That place of fear makes us mind our business. That place of fear makes us not want to make eye contact. That place of fear makes us not want to say, hey, brother, hey, sister, are you okay? Do you need some support? Do you need some help? Is there anything I can do for you, right? That place of fear, not love, makes you say, yo, I got to get mine. I got to take care of mine. I got bills. I got responsibilities. I can't give this person $5. I can't buy a meal for this person. Come on, man. That's bullshit. That's bullshit. So many people drink, they smoke, they buy too many clothes, too many shoes. They go out to eat way too much, order too much Uber Eats, too many apps on their phone, on their TV, Netflix and Amazon and Apple TV and Stars and Prime and all of the shit. You could spare $5, $10 for somebody, man. Stop being fucking selfish. If you want the world to be a better place, you have to be active in making that world a better place, making your world a better place. Stop the bullshit, please. Cut the shit. Cut the shit. A lot of us, in so many different capacities are full of shit. And like, you got to know your own shit. Call yourself out on your bullshit. People talk a good one, but are you willing to walk that walk? Are you willing to put your money where your mouth is? Are you willing to put your energy and your time into helping somebody get their life on track, and to help and to listen to someone when they're stressed the fuck out and they're talking about like hurting themselves or hurting someone else? Can you listen and offer true love, genuine care and concern? and the solution. And the solution. Even if you don't know what to do, yo, listen, this is why we listen, it's a lot of work we got to do, man. Trauma informed, understanding what resources are out there for the people who are most vulnerable, right? Understanding what resources are out there and being able to lead somebody somewhere, being able to give somebody something, right? Other than just, yo, I'm going to pray for you. It's a difference between telling somebody, I'm going to pray for you and I'm going to be the answer to your prayers. I'm here to be the answer to some prayers. Maybe not all the prayers, but even that which I can't, even the prayers that I can't answer directly, I know where to send them. I know where to take them. You need some food, let's go over here. You need some housing, let's talk to these people, right? You got a conflict you want to resolve, let's go this route. Know the resources. Know what's going on around you. Know what's going on in your city. Know the people who need the most and figure out how you can help them in your own way. Right, in your own way. But that is our call of the day. Thank you so much, guys. We're going to move right along to our news and the news of the day. News of the day is a news flash. We got a news flash. Yo, Sefu Sankofa. Peace and love, big brother. Peace and love. Happy Monday, my brother. I miss you, man. Ain't seen you in about 2 weeks now. I miss you, brother. I look forward to seeing you on Thursday. But today's news flash, guys, your life has an expiration date. Your life has an expiration date. It does. It absolutely does. It's going to expire. This physical life that you are currently living is going to cease to exist one day. And so is the life of the people you love. Your children, your parents, your siblings, your partner, your uncles, your aunts, your nephews, your nieces, brothers and sisters, cousins, best friends. Life has an expiration date. Treat life as such. Treat it like it's not going to be here forever. Treat it like even if you live to be 120, 150, it's going to stop one day. Like you are not immortal, not in this physical realm, not in this physical body that you are now in. You are not immortal. You are eternal. Your spirit is eternal, yes. But do you think that when your spirit is out of your body, when your consciousness is no longer in this body, it's going to be the same? No, it's not. So understand that all things die and cease to exist. Everything must die. But as Pharrell and them said back in the days, nothing ever really dies. It evolves, it transforms, it transmutes, changes shape, changes form. It moves, it adjusts, right? It adapts. But this realm, this body with this voice, with this face, these legs, these arms, these hands, right? This dream, this shit ain't gonna be here all day, man. Even the sun will no longer light up our sky one day. Even the sun one day will no longer light up our motherfucking sky. That is chilling to think about. This day, this moment, even with the pain, even with the fucking pain, even with the hardships, even with the struggles, even with the challenges, even with the obstacles, even with the haters, even with the naysayers, even with the abusers. This moment is so real. And it will never, ever, ever, ever happen again like this. It will never happen again like this. Where I'm saying these words in this outfit, and it sounds outside of going on with the same people on that bus that just went by my window, the same people at the light, same people at the bus stop, my uncle being his same age, listening, right? Like this shit will never, ever be the same. And it will never happen again like this. Now I know it could be chilling to think about, but it's fucking real. Too many of us are aloof to the reality of our finality. I think it can benefit us. I think it can be a great benefit to ponder the finality of your existence, of your life. I think it can benefit you. I know for me, the moment decade or so ago, 13, 14, 15, 16 years ago or so, I was in Long Island and I was leaving out heading to the city. All right, living in Long Island, Hempstead, beautiful gated community. And my niece was there, my little niece, my grandniece, Cheyenne. And Cheyenne K. Evans. I love her name. Her name is Fire. Cheyenne K. Evans. Fire. My nephew, her mom, they did a great job with her and naming her. But I was there and, and I was leaving out, and Cheyenne was like, "See you later, Uncle Ray Ray." And I hugged her, kissed her, "See you later, Cheyenne." And I remember walking out the door And I touched the door. And I left because it hit me. It was like, what if I don't see her later? What if while I'm out, something happens, I lose my life? What if while I'm out, something happens, she loses her life? I was like, damn. And I started to really, really, really like, like all the people I know at that time, my older sister had passed, my dad had passed, my granddad had passed, my sister's grandfather had passed, right? I lost my boy George had passed, right? Lewis had passed, lost so many friends already. But I had never really contemplated, like really, really understood that this shit is not promised. It don't gotta be a murder. You don't gotta know that you have a freaking issue. It could be anything at any time, anywhere, for anyone. And I was like, whoa. I don't know how it's gonna end or when. It could be the next moment. Like this day, like I remember, like, yo, this could be my last day. This morning could be your last morning. How would you live it? How will you live it? How are you going to live it? Have a plan for your life. Right? Have a plan for your life. Even if it's spending time with friends and family, make that shit a plan. Even if it's spending time with your favorite people, make that shit a plan. How, as the song goes, if you had 24 hours to live, just think, where would you go? What would you do? And who would you want to notify? Or would your ass deny that your ass about to die? That's real. Listen, it don't get no realer than that, man. Your life is finite. It is not infinite, not this physical body in this way, right? Yes, everything's going to recycle and everything comes back, but this way, at this time, with these resources, in this home, and the sun in this position, with this temperature, it's never going to be like this again. So be grateful for this shit, man. Give thanks for this shit and live like you love it. Live like you are loving your life. Live your life like you love your life, man. Live your life like you love your life. Please, please, and please, I promise you, it'll be beneficial. It'll be extremely beneficial to you. All right, but let's move right along, family, to our third segment of the day, because we want to get to the fourth segment, and we're going to talk about something real, real, real deep and heavy in our fourth segment, our build of the day. But third segment, tip of the day, it's very simple. Greet people as you pass them. Say hello. Say hello. Speak to people, man. Talk to people. Say, peace, brother. Peace, sister. Good morning. Hey, young fella, how you doing? Hey, young sister, how you doing? Have a great day. Speak to people, man. Greet people. Say hello. Make eye contact. Smile. Wave. Right? For no reason. Even to strangers. Not only is it putting out love and positive energy, but it's also bringing that shit back to you. Speak to people, man. Greet people. Like, this shit is fucked up. We're not greeting each other the way we could, the way maybe we should. We're not greeting each other. Take the headphones out, right? Sometimes I ride the trains and the bus without my headphones, right? Sometimes I love my music, right? I'm and I get everybody got their shit, right? So like I love my music. I'll be going through some shit, so my music helps me, right, get into the emotions sometimes and like just stay present. But like talk to people, greet people. It's okay to sometimes ride without your headphones, ride without your music, ride without a book. It's okay to just ride sometimes and look and make eye contact with people and wave at people. Okay, compliment people. Yo, I like those sneakers. Yo, those shoes is fire. Yo, your hair looks incredible. Yo, that jacket, bro, fire. Do that shit. It feels good, and it's good energy. It's good energy. Like be the change you want to see in the world. Do that shit. Right. Greet people as you pass them. Very, very, very simple. Make eye contact. And I get it. I promise you, I get it. I get that it's difficult. I get why it's difficult. I understand that the world is extremely crazy right now. All type of shit is happening in the world, and you got to think about yourself. Got to think about your life, your future, getting home to your children. Right? You got to think about all of that shit. It's real. But you could greet people at least. Right? You could at least say hello, how you doing? Good morning, peace, good evening, good afternoon. Hope you're doing well. Do you need help crossing the street? It's okay. You can go first. All of the things. All of the things. All of the things. I hope you're having a great days. All of the things, right? But family, we're going to move along to our fourth segment of the day. Let's read a comment. We got a comment from our beloved brother. Said, fool said, I miss you too. I miss you too, my brother. We will be ancestors. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We will be. Being involved in care committee work for people experiencing health issues made me reflect deep on my mortality. I want honor in my last moments of life as we know it. Ashe, ashe, ashe. Say peace and love to our bus drivers. Yes, greet the bus drivers when you get on a freaking bus. Hey, good morning. How are you? Right? Greet our bus drivers. Right? Greet the freaking people taking out your trash. Greet the post people, mailmen and mailwomen. Greet them. Hey, how you doing? All right, good morning. Thank the bus drivers for driving safe at times. Absolutely. They don't always drive safe, said fool. Huh? They don't. They drive safe at times. They don't always drive safe. Sometimes the bus drivers be speeding. It's like a movie sometimes. They dipping and dodging, ducking in and out of traffic. Like, holy shit. Hope I make it to the destination. Right? But let's move along to our fourth and final segment, our build of the day. It was so tough to write this shit. Like, so emotional. Had a very profound conversation last week, and brother fucked my head up. Me, Mona, and another brother, and the brother fucked my head up with this shit. The concept of doing nothing. The concept of doing nothing. We're gonna build on this shit, guys. So last week, like I said, Mona, myself, and a brother, we was talking about a woman that was killed on a bus by a man, right? This shit was so I might gotta turn this shit into an article. So I was writing this shit. It felt like it felt crazy writing this, right? Like, but it's real. Somebody I don't think I've ever thought about this shit. Brother brought the point to the surface, right? So again, we were talking about a woman that was killed on a bus by a man. There was no prior connection between the two. On the bus, there was no interaction. There was no communication. There was nothing. He just killed her. And everybody asks why he did it. Everyone says, yo, she didn't do anything. She didn't do anything. She didn't do nothing. She didn't deserve that. She didn't do nothing. And now what I'm about to say is not at all that she deserved it. It should give me a headache just thinking about it. Just a different perspective that I've never pondered. I've never considered. It made so much fucking sense. She didn't do anything. And my brother said maybe that's the problem. Maybe that's the problem, is that she did nothing. And like I said, I'm still wrestling with this shit, man. But I understand a lot of people in this world are hurting. A lot of people are hurting. A lot of people are feeling lonely and afraid, neglected and disrespected. They feel lonely, afraid, neglected, rejected, disrespected, disconnected, right? A lot of people. And maybe it's our disconnection. Maybe it's our disconnection, our willingness to do nothing and to say nothing and to feel nothing. Maybe that's to our own detriment. Maybe that's to our own detriment. What if when she got on that bus, if she would have noticed the brother sitting in the back, however he was sitting, and hey, good morning, or good evening, I think it was nighttime. Hey, good evening, brother. What if? Would that have made a difference? I don't fucking know. But it begs the question, is doing nothing to our own detriment? It don't always got to be what you do. I've said this. It's not always what you do, or it's not always the doing of something that causes conflict. It's the doing of nothing. If people, same train, two sides of the train, two different realities, 3, 4 different realities. One people are on the train because their car's getting serviced, or one person on the train because their car's getting serviced. They need to take the train, go somewhere. They're going to spend $5,000 on Fifth Avenue on a bag, a couple of pair of shoes, a couple of shirts, right? Going to spend $5,000. Other person is on the train. They got nowhere to fucking go. They're homeless. They're homeless. Stressed out. They ain't eat real food in a day and a half, 2 days, 3 days. The stomach is touching. They ain't washed. They feel inadequate. They feel forgotten. They feel like people are talking about them because people do talk about them. The one person doesn't even acknowledge the other person. The other person sees the person. They don't want to say anything most times because they don't want to make anybody uncomfortable. But the person doesn't even acknowledge them. There's no acknowledgement. There's no connection. There's no human connection. Yet, we say we're human. We say we're humane. Mike Tyson said it perfectly. Everybody's born human. But you have to be taught how to be humane. Everybody is born human, but you got to be taught humanity. What does it mean to be humane? What does it mean to understand your privilege and be head on a swivel, read the room, and recognize when somebody may not have the same privileges, and when they may be at the opposite end of that, like bad, like, can you say something to them? Can you greet them with love? Can you meet them with love? Can you meet them in love? Can you? I said, listen, I understand that it's scary, man, when you see somebody on the subway or the bus or in the streets talking to themselves or behaving in a way that is alarming. It's fucking scary. Scary to me. Scary to me. And there's most times when I'll say something to a brother or a sister, but sometimes I ain't saying nothing. At all. Right? At all. Listen, most people don't even greet folks. They pass in the morning. That's the tip. Most people pass people every morning and don't even greet them. Don't even greet them. See them walk into the bus. They tell y'all live in the same neighborhood, so y'all go the same way. Don't even greet them. And this got me super emotional. It got me questioning my own methods. Right? Again, the question is, can the fact that we literally do nothing be a reason to so much unseemingly provoked violence that occurs? Can the fact that we literally do nothing be a reason that so much unseemingly unprovoked violence occurs? Can it be? I think so. I think so. I think that what I've learned is that human connection breeds safety. Being connected to the people around you makes you feel safe. Wow, yo, I'm fucked up. Like, I'm gonna hit this brother, and I want to know, like, can we figure out a film? Because I'm already envisioning a film. I'm gonna put together a script as soon as I can, and cause like this shit is deep. Doing nothing, did nothing. They didn't deserve it. Not that they deserved it, but maybe doing nothing is the fucking problem. Do something. Say something. Speak. Make eye contact. Do something. Get out your own fucking bubble. Get out your own world. The whole world is not about you. Yes, your world is about you, but your world also could be met with some violence from another world because you didn't even give them acknowledgement. Damn, yo, my head is said fool. Brother, what you think? Mona, happy mother loving Monday, baby girl. Message, yo, what you think? Can doing nothing be our detriment? Again, I believe wholeheartedly, as someone who was violent, as someone who's had violence enacted against him, that human connection is the key. Feeling connected to the people around you, being connected to people that curbs a lot of violence, right? Even if you don't like a person does something or says something that you don't like, if you feel connected to them, you can figure out another way other than violence, other than murder, other than taking a life. You can find another way. So yeah, man, this is something that like is freaking like pounding in my head. The concept of doing nothing, and how that has led to the detriment, into the violent acts of so many, and the lost lives of so many, seemingly, not seeming, undeserving, innocent people who did nothing. Doing nothing, yo, my head is like, and I promise you, it was like, brother said it a few days ago, and it was in the subconscious. And this morning when I opened up the laptop to write notes for the show, I was like, build of the day. I was like, that's what we're gonna talk about. That's what we're gonna build on. We're gonna build on that concept right there, because holy shit. Sefu said, doing nothing is part of the problem, but those who are willing to do something need more support. Absolutely. 100%, brother. 100% accurate. Doing nothing is part of the problem, but those who are willing to do something need more support. And that's what I said in the conversation Saturday, right? That's what I said Saturday. You should have been there. You should have been there, brother. I know you had work, but yeah, you should have been there. It was an incredible conversation. But I mentioned that, right? The sister was like, yo, we need the Black Panther to come back, right? Talking about community safety and addressing police and just making sure the community is safe, right? Like, we need the Black Panthers. And I was like, well, Black Panthers is still here, right? Like, we're still here. I'm a Black Panther. Like, but people need support, man. Like, the world is different than it was then. Things cost a lot more than it did then. Like, it's okay for people like, yo, like, I gotta work, I gotta make some money, like, I gotta take care of. And yeah, there's some people who, right, like, everybody's at a different space, but like, people need more support. They need more financial support. They need more emotional support. They need more mental and physical support. Right. But guys, listen, that's our show for today. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I love you guys. I appreciate you guys. This is episode 459 of SR Daily, kicking off week 93. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful Monday, September 22nd, 2025. Happy freaking autumn. Happy fall. Happy equinox. I love you guys. I appreciate you guys. Please be sure to join us right back here tomorrow. Same time, same place, 9 a.m. to 9:30 a.m. Facebook Live, YouTube Live, and Instagram Live. Remember, it ain't getting knocked down. That's the problem. It's staying down. So get up! The power is in you! As always, be kind to yourself and be kind to each other. Peace and love. Mona, last comment, said, yes, doing nothing is part of the issue. Everyone has to do their part, whatever one can offer. Absolutely. Big facts. Y'all, love you guys. I'll holler at you guys tomorrow. Peace.